Welcome everyone, this is Jason Lamb with Dare to Share Ministries, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Gospelize with Greg Stier, Youth Ministry with a Kick. Our prayer as you watch or listen to this episode is that it will have an amazing impact in your life and in the ministry that you lead. If you're new to the podcast, I want to give you a brief overview of what you can expect to experience over the next half hour or so. Greg is going to start by sharing his heart for about 30 minutes, inspiring, equipping, and resourcing us on how to gospelize the ministries that we lead. And then my friend Carrie Evans and I are going to host a brief segment at the end, takeaways, tips, and tools, in which we're going to highlight a few of those takeaways from the podcast, as well as some tips of how this applies to youth ministry in the trenches, and then recommend some tools, resources, whether they be from Dare to Share or some of our partner ministries that will help you do this in your ministry context. Every episode also comes with 3 downloadable resources. First, we're going to provide you with a fill-in-the-blank listening guide so you can take notes as Greg guides us through the content for the day. You're also going to receive a 3 to 5 question discussion guide so that you can sit down with your youth ministry team or a network and discuss the content of each episode. And finally, Greg's going to do something amazing. He's going to make his transcript of his sermon available to you in a Word document so you can download that, make changes to it, tweak it, make it your own so that you can turn around and preach or teach that content in your youth ministry or at a training event, but it's yours to use. So 3 downloadable resources with every episode. Another way that we want to make Gospelize with Greg Stier interactive for you is we invite you to email in your comments or your questions. Send them to podcast@daretosshare.org. That's podcast@dare2share.org. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We might actually be able to address some of your questions in upcoming episodes of Gospelize with Greg Stier, or we may follow up with you offline because we want to engage you and answer those questions that you have. As a bonus, as I mentioned, if we address your question in a future podcast, we're going to send you some free Gospelize with Greg Stier swag, just as a way to say thank you for sending in your question and that it made it into one of our episodes. Finally, we'd love for you to help us get the word out about Gospelize with Greg Stier, Youth Ministry with a Kick podcast. So whatever platform you're on, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, whatever, wherever, make sure that you subscribe to this podcast so that you get the regular updates when we post these. We also need your help. Rate the podcast, write reviews. Huge help in us getting the word out, and obviously post it on social media. Share this resource with your friends, youth ministry leaders, etc. But help us get the word out about this podcast. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in today.